Hello, everyone. Hey, you all let me know if you can see and hear me well. Let me know. C'est bon, family. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This girl over here talking. Okay. Hey, Mike. Hey, Judy. Hey, daughter. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Ursula. Hey. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, baby. C'est bon, family. I've been sitting here just rocking to the beat. Say, bon, man, you feeling better? Mm. Woo, y'all. Hey, Ann. Hey, Ann. How you doing, baby? Hey, Backyard Garden Flow. Analytic. Hey, honey. How are you? How are you? Nikki Walker. Hey, baby. Hey. Let's see. Let me get to the top. And I think the first one in here was me daughter. Me daughter Jody. Hey, my baby girl. She said, first comment on my Mommy Sunday live. Hello, family. Hello, daughter. Mama love you, baby. Yeah. Yeah. That's my girl. That's my girl. Hey, Kiki. Hey, baby. How you doing? She said, happy Sunday, Miss Linda and Soul family. Hello. I missed you. Tuesday night, I think. I missed you, baby. Yeah. Hey, Harvey. She said, good evening, Miss Linda and Garden family. And she said, hey, Jody and Sweets. Hey, Analytic. Hey, baby. How are you? Hey, Forgiven. Ooh, Journey Under the Sun. Hey, baby. How are you? All right, family. Let me welcome everyone to, hey, Jessica. I want to welcome everyone to the Sunday Night Live. I thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope I say something that can help you in your garden or just in life in general. Okay? Second floor garden. Come on, baby. I like that. I like it. Hey, Maria Patterson. Second floor gardens. I love that. Welcome. Is this your first time here? Let me know. J3. Thank you for the roses, man. I love it. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Tasha. How are you? Hey, Cassandra. Althea. Hey, baby. I saw you. I saw you. Oh, wow. So I'm so glad you all stopped by. And yeah, I was looking forward to being here tonight with you. Oh, no, ma'am. Just first time speaking up. Oh, okay. Been in the bushes. Ain't nothing wrong with being in the bushes. And I want to welcome all the people that's in the bushes. What up, y'all? What up? Yeah, yeah. Ain't no, listen, ain't no shame. Ain't no shame. Oh, Mike is speaking to everybody. And J3 is also. But I've been having a wonderful Sunday. It's been absolutely beautiful. As you all know, well, if you all saw my community post that we had all kinds of tornado warnings going on last night. It was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. Give me 1 second, y'all. Just don't go nowhere. Just give me 1 second. Let me do this. Let me do this. All right. I hope that stopped that foolishness. But anyway, yeah, there was a lot of tornado warnings. And did it rain? Didn't it rain, children? It rained all night long. Didn't it? It rained last night. I mean, so also my beautiful dahlia flower that bloomed, she was beautiful. That rain tore that baby up, y'all. Tore it up. But that's all right. I got more growing, right? Oh, Harvey said, yes, last night was scary. It was. Tornadoes and flooding. It wasn't it, baby? It was just crazy. It was crazy. The sound of it, you know? Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. But baby, I tell you what I did. I ate, I prayed a little prayer, and I went to sleep. That's what I did. That's what I did because, it's nothing you could do. Uh, I'm not going to be sitting up there worried. I'm not going to do that. Right? Yeah. I just said my prayers and I went on to sleep, y'all. Yeah. Hey, Miss Red. She said, good evening, Miss Lynn, and everyone in the chat. Jessica Walker. Yes, you're here in Alabama. It was the same thing going on in Alabama, too. Wow. It was crazy, y'all. But God kept her safe. So here we are today to enjoy one another. Maria. Hey, Maria. Hey, baby. Analytic Garden say, I was in the tornado warnings this morning. Thankfully, no impact. Amen. Amen. Yeah. So, family, I know I posted a video late this evening. It was pretty late this evening. I was talking about big fruits and vegetables, right? But let me go back. Let me go back a while ago, maybe a year ago, and maybe even 2 years ago. I'm sorry. I posted a video about the Dirty Dozen. How many of you all remember me speaking about the Dirty Dozen? So every year there is a list of the Dirty Dozen, and the Dirty Dozen is vegetables and fruits that is listed as dirty. And I'll tell you why. Barb Brownlee, she said, hello, Miss Lynn, and everyone. Strike that beautiful pose. She said, it's been raining. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute. Okay. She said, it's been raining here since 1 a.m. this morning, getting 50 miles per hour wind, I guess. Wow. Stay safe, my love. Yeah. Yeah, but the Dirty Dozen is not only that these, or you remember Nikki, all right, my love, not only that these vegetables are dirty, and what they mean by dirty is because their skin is thin, pesticides. That's the dirty. And what you should do when you get these fruits and vegetables home. All right, Althea, Miss Red, I remember the Dirty Dozen list. Yes. So every year they come out with this Dirty Dozen list. Hey, my little sister. Hey, Ella D. Hey, Ella D. How my love? How you doing, my baby? I'm so glad to see you all the time. Hey, Lisa. So let me pull this here, and I'm going to give you all a list of the Dirty Dozen. And they also say they are dirty because, as I was saying, because of their the skin. The skin is thin on these fruits and vegetables. Not only that. So listen at this. A lot of these vegetables, the ones that is grown conventionally, which means they are grown with synthetic fertilizers, is that there's lots of residue on these fruits and vegetables. Not only the residues, also many of these fruits and vegetables have been treated with radiation. That's another thing we have to think about. A lot of the fruits and vegetables coming into the United States, they spray them with radiation to kill bugs and bacteria before it gets to the States. But That is some of the stuff that we're eating. So this is what I want to say to you. I know, and how many of you all ever seen someone doing this? I'm not going to ask you if you did it before. I'm just asking, have you seen anybody in the stores eating a grape out the bag or eating a strawberry out of the bag in the grocery store? Don't do that, family. don't do that. And listen, sometimes when you don't know better, you don't know. But if you can hear my voice tonight, then you know better now. Don't do that, because that stuff is filthy dirty. And it's dirty not only with dirt that we can see with our eyes. There is so much pesticides and chemical residue left on these fruits and vegetables. Okay, let me get to the list. And it is just unbelievable that some people still eat these grapes out of the store when they're eating stuff, right? Thank you, baby. Thank you, Tora. All right, so listen at this. So the first ones on this Dirty Dozen list is apples. Stacy, thank you, man. Thank you, and Bougie and Nikki for thinking about me. Nikki texted me, Miss Linda, are you all right? And I want to thank you, Nikki and Bougie, for thinking about me, man. I appreciate that. Okay, I really do. I really do. Hey, man. All right. So the first one on the Dirty Dozen list is apples. Apples. So a couple things about apples is that not only do they spray them with these pesticides, many apples today that's grown in the United States are GMOs. So it's just a lot of stuff. Baby, when you're buying apples, you're buying more than apples, right? Hey, Karen. Hey, Barb. Just another E. Hey, baby, how are you? So the next one on the list, so the first one was an apple. The second one is celery. Celery. I hate to see people digging in those bags, eating those too. I really do. And they think they're getting away with something when they do that. Huh, man? They really do. They think they're getting away with, eating grapes and all that stuff in the store, right? It's nasty. It's nasty. Plus, the apples has that waxy film on it. So that waxy film is called a peel. APEEL. And that is just another thing that we have to worry about. And what they do to spray those vegetables and fruits with this appeal, you buy an apple today, 3 months later, that apple still look the same way that you bought it. They say that they're helping America not waste food, but by food not spoiling. Who want to eat an apple after it have been taken off the tree 3 months later? But that's what they say. The reason they put a peel on these foods is so America won't waste food. Yep, I witnessed that. Hey, Netta. It's just crazy, right? So the next one, SC, the second one was celery. Celery, right? And the next one, which has always been number one, is a strawberry. Strawberries are filthy dirty when they are in the stores. So please don't y'all go around eating them things without washing those. They are dirty, dirty, dirty. If you ever take strawberries home and put them in water, put them in lemon or vinegar or baking soda, and then let them sit for about 10 minutes and watch the stuff that falls into your sink from those strawberries. Some of them may be moving. Watch yourself. Watch yourself, because it could be. It's crazy. Hey, Myra. Hey, Myra. She said, greetings, TNOG and chat. God bless. God bless you too, baby. But be aware, eating these foods without cleaning them is, baby, you're going to find yourself sick. And not only you, if you feed them to your children, then your children will too. Okay. So the third one was strawberries. The fourth one with these thin skin is peaches. Peaches. What you say, Harvey? Harvey said, wait a minute, I'm sorry. Yeah. And eating fruits and veggies. Oh, wait a minute, baby. God, we rolling. And eating fruits and veggies other people have touched with dirty, unwashed hands. I am so leery about that. That's why, I just can't be eating at a lot of functions. I really don't. People always, like church functions, they want you to eat. But I'm like, baby, I'm so full, I don't know what to do. And I'll be saying, Lord, please forgive me for lying. Because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I don't want it now. I don't want it. I don't care how good it looks. And I'm not sure, it may taste good, but mm-mm. What you say, Journey's son say, do you think that with the rise of appeal, apples is number one and strawberry got bumped down to two? Well, so it is something to think about. And I wondered what, because for years, maybe 3 years, strawberries was always number one. And now it's apples. I'm thinking that it's more because the apples are GMOs, and now with all of the other pesticides they're using, that's the reason why it's number one and not the strawberry. I'm not sure, but that's something to think about, love. It really is. It really is. Yeah. Tony say, TNOG, I don't know what we would do without you and your knowledge. Oh, baby, thank you for being here, sweetheart. I'm glad you're listening, because listen, whether you take what I say or not, if you take just some of the things I'm saying and just research it for yourself, then you can really get more understanding of it. And that's good, because sometimes we only need some place to start, right? Just some place to start. I'm glad you're here, baby. Thank you. Okay, Greg Jones. Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg. Okay, so that was number 4. So number 5 is spinach. Spinach. Now, family, this is the thing, what I want to say. For a lot of these fruits and vegetables, especially the vegetables, we can grow our own stuff, right? We can grow our own. And like all of the things like celery and spinach. And listen, some of us cannot grow at a certain time of the year. That's cool. Grow stuff where you can preserve stuff. So when you can't grow stuff, you still got your own stuff to eat. Right? Yeah. Because this is a mess. With all of the pesticides and appeals and radiation that they're putting on all of these vegetables and fruits. Listen, in the video that I put up today, I said, many of us will watching what we eat because we are trying to live a healthier lifestyle. We want to make changes. Once you know better, you try to implement that. You try to do better, right? But we being fooled. We've been fooled by thinking that these big, beautiful vegetables and fruits is so good and they're full of nourishment and they're good for us, but they are not. They are not full of nourishment at all, family. It's just a bunch of air and water. And like in these bell peppers so big, where's the nutrients? There's no nutrients in that. What'd you say, Tara? She said baking soda. That's what I grew up on, cleaning the fruits, especially strawberry. Exactly. And baking soda is amazing stuff. It really is. I love it for cleaning fruits and vegetables. I do, baby. Stacy said, you are going you are going to wake up with a bump. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? You really are, because these foods, it's just not good for us. It's not good for us. And we find ourselves feeling bad, even though we're eating good and we're trying to eat good. We're trying to lose weight. And these fruits and vegetables, it's not doing anything but adding weight. And it's just, listen, I said this once, one of my lives, is that when you go to the doctor, I'm talking about your PCP. Well, every time I go to the doctor, before I go to her, I have to go and get my blood work done, right? And my blood work kind of tell her where I'm at, right? Think about that. That's, if you think about your fruits and vegetables, that's like, what is all the nourishments that's in your fruits and vegetables, right? Now, if you would ever do like the doctors do to see, what's in your blood and how's your potassium in your blood, how's everything else in your blood. You do this on your fruits, the fruits that we buy from the store today, all you're going to get is water, just water. And that's why, family, it's so important that we drop our own seed. Drop our own seed. I'm not talking about buying a seedling. I'm saying drop our own seed, because these foods we've been sold, that's being sold today, it is not good for us at all, family, at all. Hey, Karen. I do that too. I just don't eat from everybody. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't. Hey, gardening is great. Hey, veggie baby. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I done lost it. Hey, veggie baby, how you doing, honey? How are you? I think that's where you at. Yeah, Netta. I always feed my kids prior to functions, yeah, or I use my son's allergy as an excuse not to eat folks' food. Listen, it's true. It's true. I just don't trust everybody food, that people are really doing the things that they should do to make sure the food is safe. When you know better, you do better. That's all. That's all. I used to eat from them, but I know better now. You can't eat off everybody's table. Yes, Tasha, you so true. It's so true. Yeah. All right, let's get down to it. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. Blessings, we got to know the Lord by good fruits. Thank you, baby. James and Joan, Miss Linda, and everyone else in the chat. Happy Sunday, everyone. To you too, baby. To you too. Happy New Year, everyone. Hey, Tony. Thank you. Indeed. Don't want none that. Really. Hey, Sherry. Good evening, Miss Linda, and everyone in the chat. Good evening, baby. Miss Red speaking to everybody. Hey, Tamika. Hey, the New Orleans Garden and everyone. Hello, baby. Chemicals, Mike. Yes, Mike. Forgiven. Big bell peppers with no taste. Yes. Grace. Hey, Grace. Good evening, TNOG and everyone. I appreciate it. Okay. Um, okay. All right, family. Let's get to this. Grace, what are you trying to say, baby? Just can't get it. All right. Hi. Hi, Grace. Sherry. Hey, Miss Linda. Hit the like button, family. Thank you, honey. Thank you so. Hey, Psalms. How you doing, baby? So true, Miss Linda. Yes, baby. All right. Okay. Barb Brownlee said, I am regrowing my own celery now. Near my hydroponic system, it had grown to about 4 feet tall with super juice at 5'11". My Lord. Yes. Pretty girl. Good evening, Miss Linda. Good evening, baby. How are you doing? All right, family. Let's get on with this list, okay? Hey, Be Unstoppable. Good evening, TNOG. Wonderful garden family. Hello, baby. Kanisha. Hey, honey. How you doing? Hey, Hoodstead. How you doing, baby? Hey, daughter, you still here, my lovely? Good. Okay. So the next one, number 6, is nectarines. Nectarines, family. I don't know if many of you all grow nectarines, but yeah, nectarines is on that list. The next one is grapefruit. I don't know a lot of people not only grow grapefruit, I don't know a lot of people eat grapefruit. I used to love grapefruit growing up, but I haven't eaten one in a while. All right. And of course, number 8 is the bell pepper, y'all. It's the bell pepper. It's on the dirty dozen list. Number 9 is white potatoes. And that's definitely something that we could grow on our own, right? Mostly everything on this list we could grow on our own. Blueberries. And when I think of blueberries, automatically I think of growing out the box and J3 with all of those blueberries. What an amazing trees that you all have, that you all can definitely have year round, blueberries, right? The next one is number 11 is lettuce. And y'all know that's something we can always grow is lettuce, inside or outside, right? Mike grows so much lettuce. It's beautiful. And number 12 is kale and collard greens. They are on the dirty dozen list. And that is because of chemicals. Chemicals, family. Chemicals. So let's see. Um, hey Sherry. Hey Sherry Benjamin. Hey baby, how are you? Thank you, honey. Listen, she loved my hat. Thank you. Hey T, this is my first time on your live. I'm a New Orleans gardener. Okay, I harvest my first cabbage today. Thanks for all the oh baby, welcome. I'm glad you're here, honey. I'm going to come to your channel. Do you post videos? Let me know, honey. Let me know. Grace says, I appreciate all your information. I'm on a different device this evening and it's not working well. Oh, okay, baby. I understand. Oh, for me, but I wanted you to know that I do appreciate the information on your channel. Oh, I thank you for saying it to me. I really do. I really do, baby. Yeah. Lettuce and spinach stay on recall. It's so true. It's so true, huh, man? That is crazy. But listen, the wonderful thing is that to everyone that's here, to everyone that's here, God has blessed us, y'all. Stacy just said lettuce and spinach stays on the recall list. And I think somebody say something like, I detect no lies. But this is something we could do for ourselves. We don't need to worry about their recalls on their lettuce and spinach. So what? We just drop a seed, baby. Right? Ooh. And the thing about it is, family, be aware that this is only the beginning of the foolery. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay? Beware, but it is. Okay. Now, before I move on, I want to know, do you all have any questions or any statements you all want to make about the Dirty Dozen? And if not, we're going to move on. Hey, Sherry. Hey, girl, dad. I'm doing good, and I'm trying to come out the bush. Come on out the bushes, baby. It's all right. We good over here. We good. Come on. Dakota, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. My video didn't want to be posted this week. Okay, got it. I just had to keep trying. Okay, great. I'm glad you did. Lettuce is so easy to grow. Yes, Mike, it is. There are no recalls on my lettuce and spinach. It's so true. So true, baby. Awesome. Awesome. C'est bon, family. Okay. All right. Now we're going to move on, family, because look, there's a lot I want to share. Okay. Hey, LGG, baby. How are you? Okay. So the radiation that I was speaking of that they spray on these vegetables, and if you all want to Google and research gamma, GAMMA. That's the stuff they spraying to kill. They kill bugs when vegetables and fruits is coming from another country. Also, it is a form of preserving the fruit and vegetable. Gamma rays. Yeah. Hey, analytic. Oh, you speak it. Where's Nikki? Oh, Nikki Walker. Okay, baby. Okay. All right. All right. Let's talk about fertilizing our garden beds and pots. Before, if you're an outside gardener and it's cold, how do you fertilize your garden for the spring? That's what I want to talk about. How do you do it? And what do you do? Now, while you all are getting it all together, let me say this. I want to thank every one of you all that is always here every Sunday and Tuesday. I appreciate each and every one of you all. I truly do. You all really make my week. Really do. Okay? You keep me on my toes. All right? And I do love it. But what do you say, Dakota? Hey, oh, you're talking to Maria. Okay. Would you say, hey, gamma rays made and they're using it on our food, man. Yeah. No wonder you have people out here acting a donkey, huh? Hey, educated natural. Hey, baby, how are you? Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. I do. Thank you. And tell you what, I really wasn't paying attention, but somebody else did bring it to my attention that I did hit 19. I'm like, well, okay, let's roll. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Yeah. I appreciate you, Miss Linda, for sharing all this incredible information. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's talk about and listen, I'm not talking about chemicals versus organic. I'm talking about just fertilizing your vegetables and fruits. That's all. If I'm not growing anything in pots over the winter, I'll put some veggies and eggshells in the soil and let them break down over the winter. So second floor garden. So this is what I want to say to you. With your eggshells, right? I want you to dry them and powder those eggshells, because if you leave them big pieces, man, the next 10 years when you go dig in that soil, they gonna be sitting right there. They will not break down like that. So dry them really well, put them in a blender or a ninja and turn them into a powder, and then put them in your garden. Okay? Because if you put them in there like, eggshells, just so you see the eggshell, they're gonna be there for the next 10 years, baby. Okay? They will not break down. All right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So let me talk about fertilize. When you fertilize your garden bed. Now, damn, 10 years is dropping gems, right? Yes, my love. It's true now. It's true. So listen, we fertilize our garden to give our fruits and vegetables nutrients. That's why we fertilize them. I seen this video one time where this man was in his garden and he was teaching his granddaughter how to garden. And they had a bag of bone meal. And the granddaughter say, well, Pops, it says 1 tablespoon of bone meal. And he looked at her. He said, well, if 1 tablespoon is good, then 4 is even better. No, family. Don't do that. It is not. And I'm going to tell you why. All right. We all know that whether it is organic or synthetics, granulated fertilizers break down over time. Your plants will not get it right now. They will get it later. That's why when you buy a tree or a plant, you will see these little bitty beads, especially in trees. You'll see yellow beads, blue beads, purple beads, different color beads, but that is slow release granulated fertilizers, right? But listen, if you give your garden too much fertilizers, especially granulated, and the reason why I'm not saying the liquid is because liquid is going to go through, right? And your plants will get it right now. But those granulated, it breaks down over time. But if you give your plants too much fertilizers, let me just tell you some of the things you may see your plants do. One thing is that they will begin to turn yellow. The tips of your plants, around the edges of your plants will begin to turn brown and curl under. Pay attention. They will curl under and they will turn brown. This is a sign that you have too much fertilizers in that container. Too much of anything is just too much, family. Plants are like people, right? When we eat, if we got enough, we got enough. You can't put no more, right? Your plant's leaves will turn yellow. They will crust around the edge, but the most part of your plant that will take the hit the most is the roots. The roots, family. The roots of your plants will begin to suffer. And if you continuously to let it go like that, your plant will die. It will die. Okay. So remember, too much is just too much. How can you make egg powder? Tea. Dry your eggshells. You can put them on 250 in your oven. Just let them stay in there and let them dry. You can dehydrate them, let them dry. You can put them in a brown paper bag, put them somewhere, let them dry. Put them in your Ninja or blender and zap it up. And there's your powder. That help you, baby? Let me know. Okay. How many of you all have experienced giving your plant too much granulated fertilizer? And the reason why I'm not saying this about liquids is, listen, family, liquids, we give our plant that liquid, they suck it up right now, and that liquid is going on through. It's not staying there. It's not sitting there. Right. And this is why those of us that use 511 and super juice, we will usually, well, let me say what I do. I give my plants, I feed them every 10 days, because it don't hold. And where do the plants get the food from? They get it from the soil. All right. It's a real thing, giving too much. Yes, ma'am. It's real. It's real. Second floor. Don't forget to wash them if you're saving up your shells for power. Exactly. Yes. Thank you, man. I'm sorry. Are you a man or a woman? Second floor. Let me know. Because I don't want to be calling you a man and you're a woman. I don't want to do that. Let me know. I don't know why I think you're a man, but let me know. Hey, Bandit, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. All right. So remember that too much of anything is just too much. It's too much, family. Okay. You're a man. See? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Yeah. All right. So I want to share this too with you all, is that I had mullein growing in my yard for about 4 years. My plants were flourishing and doing great. And some reason they just died. And when one died, all of them died. I only had 4. And they were all in one bed together. They were in a raised bed, but the raised bed is definitely in the ground, right? But one thing about my mullein never, ever went to seed. Never went to seed. But that's okay, because y'all see that? She came today. And I'm so happy. But nothing lasts forever. But I was hoping that they go to seed, but they never did go to seed, Robin. Oh, Rob said, I lost my MG plant like that. Okay. MJ plant. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I thought more was better. Oh, you did. Okay. Until I burnt up, crushed, and fell over. Right. So if you're growing with synthetics, chemically, fertilizers, the main substance to chemical fertilizers is sodium. And this is why a lot of people that's growing chemically, their plants burn, is because of the sodium that's in synthetic fertilizers. Now, if you look at organic fertilizers like 511, they do not have sodium in it. So when people say, oh, that 511 burnt my plants, no, she don't have it in her, baby. She don't have nothing to burn. She don't have nothing to burn with, right? So remember, the burn is from those synthetics. I think my plants like your voice. Oh, really? I just watched a leaf shift. Thank you. That is so cool, though. It is. Thank you. Gardening is my piece. Is using blood meal or bone meal okay? Very much okay, baby. Very much okay. But read your pack. Find out you don't want to give your plants too much of anything. And remember that when you're giving your plants granulated, they will not get that whatever you're giving it, bone meal, blood meal, they're not getting it right now. It will come later, right? It takes time for those granulated to for the plants to get it, right? Yeah, but definitely I use bone meal and blood meal. Especially I use bone meal for a lot of my root vegetables, right? Carrots and my garlic. I got to put some on my garlic. Hopefully I could do that tomorrow. Onions, when you're growing onions for the bulb, you definitely want to put bone meal on there, right? So yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Hmm. Let's see. Mm. Okay, y'all. What you say? Thank you for that. Oh, that egg tip, because I've been tossing mine into the compost bin. Yeah, you have to dry it out and break it down because it'll be there forever, baby. Ever, ever. Forever, ever. Forever. Yeah. Okay. So you all done with that? Everybody got the understanding of the granulated compost? Natasha, you can side fertilize so that the fertilizer is not directly on the stems of the plant to prevent burning also, right? Right. And that is so right, my love. Yes. And that is what you want to do when you're using synthetics, right? Because synthetics, because of the sodium, it will burn your plants. But if you are just putting, and we're talking about putting too much of these fertilizers into your garden bed or whatever you're growing in, if it's too much, baby, it's too much. And you will see your plant's going to tell you what's really going on. When you see your plants turning yellow, when you see the rim of your plants turning brown and curling under, when you see your plants sickly, and if you pull up one, then you really will see the roots. And what will happen on the roots? The roots will begin to turn brown and black. That's what it will do because it's just too much. Okay? Thank you, Nikki. Nikki said, y'all hit that like button, family, for the great information. Thank you, baby. Mike said the salt built up over time with chemical fertilizer. And another thing, Mike, thank you for that, is that if you look on the top of your beds or wherever you have your plants or in your containers, you will see the residue of that fertilizer. It will begin to make a crust. Pay attention. It will begin to make a crust on the top of the bed. It will. So be careful. Overdoes the plants with fertilizer. Yeah. Would you say yes? You are correct. I use blood meal and bone meal. Yeah, baby. Listen, blood meal is nitrogen. That's what blood meal is, right? Bone meal is phosphorus. We need that in our garden. We need that, right? But don't go crazy with it. You overfeed your plant and your plants is not going to like it, and you're not going to have a healthy harvest. And that's what we want to do. We want to harvest. I mean, that's what I want. That's what y'all want to? Are y'all looking for a harvest? Because I'm looking for a harvest. Hey, GT. Hey, man. He said, hello, Miss Linda. I'm just in the bushes listening. Okay, man. Awesome. Thank you for being here. All right. All right. So, um, so always just remember, especially we're talking about big farmer now. We're talking about big farmer. And when we buying our food, and as I was saying in the video, how they want things, how they just trick us to think that bigger is better. Many people, listen, I seen this young lady one day. She grew a Cherokee purple tomato. How many of you all have grown a Cherokee purple tomato or just an heirloom tomato? Just an heirloom tomato. If you have grown an heirloom tomato before, just say yes. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, my sister, Yankee sister, how are you? She said, happy Sunday, my sister, New Orleans Gardener. Hey, y'all, I'm ready for Monday. Come on now. All right. So if you said yes, then you know what catface is. Am I right about that? Y'all know what catface is in a heirloom tomato, right? Yeah, Veggie. So this young lady was growing a Cherokee purple tomato. It was big, y'all. It was beautiful, y'all. It's catface. Now, if you don't know what catface is, I want you to say, Miss Linda, explain that to me. I don't know what that means. Okay, so don't just sit here and don't know what we're talking about and you don't say nothing. I want you to say something, okay? Say that, Mike. I do too. I do too. Right. She took that Cherokee purple and she said, oh, something is in it. That girl hummed that thing across the fence. She chunked it across the fence. Oh, T. Okay. So heirloom tomatoes, it's called a catface. And this is what happens. Okay, educated. This is what happens is two flowers of a tomato, two flowers will infuse together and grow this big tomato. But it will have, yes, Stacy said that catface is ugly, but it's still good. It will have all kinds of dips in it. And I want you to Google a catface tomato, okay? And it will look like maybe a bug is in it or a worm is in it, but sometimes a worm can be in it, but most of the time it's not. But this is what happens when an heirloom. Now, hybrids don't do that. Hybrids don't do that. Well, I've never seen a hybrid catface. I've never seen a hybrid catface, but heirlooms does. And it'll make it looks really ugly, right? But all you do, baby, is cut that part off. And that tomato is amazing. Something like you have never eaten before. Hey, my Renaissance girl, she said, I see a lot of catface tomatoes from local farmers in the store. Great, wonderful. But this is what I'm saying, is this young lady, she just didn't know she was growing this beautiful tomato and she hummed that thing across the fence. She said something was in that. I was over here dying. Girl, give me that tomato. Wait, what you say, educator? Oh, wow. I just looked it up. Good, baby. Good. So when you grow an heirloom, educated, remember that sometimes they can catface. And it's just two flowers infused together and it make this big tomato. But yeah, it make it like a catface. Okay. But they good, educated. Don't throw it away. Okay, baby? Because you know better, right? You know better now, honey. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did. Mike threw that thing across the fence. I'm like, oh my God. So, but analytic is still in here, but there is a law. There is a law that says now here in Louisiana, we are under Napoleonic laws. I don't, and there, no other state in the United States is under Napoleonic laws, but Louisiana. But anyway, there's a statute that says, you're welcome, baby. There's a statute that says ignorance of the law is no excuse. So, if you go to court and the judge say, didn't you know you wasn't supposed to walk down Bourbon Street and smoke your little friend? And you go, well, no, I didn't know. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. And so what I'm saying now is all of these little things like catface and stuff, right? Y'all know better now. Y'all know better, right? I wouldn't have did the same like I do them snails over, okay, over the fence. You're welcome, baby. Look like they're make great tomato sandwiches from the size of them. They are delicious. Not only tomato salad. Let me just tell you about an heirloom tomato. An heirloom tomato. Now, this is just me, and this is just my opinion, right? This is my opinion. If you grow an heirloom tomato organically, baby, it will be your first time ever tasting a tomato. That's just my opinion. Because, and especially a Cherokee purple tomato, that thing is so delicious. It is unbelievable. A Creole tomato is another one. I grew up on Creole tomatoes, but Creole tomatoes, a purple Cherokee, those two tomatoes are just unbelievable in taste. And I'm talking about right off the plant. It is, nothing can top that. Yes, nothing can top that taste, right? You grow girl. Hey, baby, how are you? Right? So if you never grew an heirloom, try a Cherokee purple and try to grow it organically, right? Would you say, Stacy? Stacy say, yes, the Creole tomatoes delicious. Listen, I grew up on that thing, just stealing them from everybody, y'all. I didn't care who y'all was it. I sit back in the garden like at the break of day and I'm eating a Creole tomato. I love it. I agree. My auntie grew purple Cherokees. I had one when I was a toddler, and the store hybrids taste like fake food to me, and they are fake foods. Yeah. But listen, there is another thing. I don't know how many of you was over by Bayou Sugar. Bayou Sugar had a live about hybrids and GMOs. When you all get time, go check out Bayou. I think the name of this live was Gumbo, but she have two of them named Gumbo. But I think it's the first one. It's the one where I was in the live. But it was very interesting, very, very cool live. I loved it. Would you say, Jody say, yes, I love Creole tomato. I know, huh, baby? Stacey say, I got my first Creole tomatoes from Mr. George. I know, it's so awesome. No washing needed, just quick rub against my shirt. That's from my garden, y'all. That's from my garden. Definitely. Awesome, family. That is beautiful. But we all just have to know better, especially when you talk about things like catfacing. People don't know. They just don't know. So I'm glad that the ones that didn't know anything about catfacing, that they were here and they know now. Don't throw your tomatoes away, baby. Don't throw your tomatoes away. All right. All right. Now, speaking of tomatoes, what you say, Ursula? She says Creole tomatoes are definitely yes, my love, and I know you know. I know you know. So, if you all saw the little short that Jody and I did about um, tree tomatoes, have any one of you all grown a tree tomato or know anything about a tree tomato? Now, the only person I know in our community that have ever grown a tree tomato is Dan, Permaculture Food Forest. And I think he changed his name, but you all know who I'm talking about. Dan the man. That's what you call him, Mike? Yeah. So Dan grew this tree tomato also. Now, Jody and Jada say they didn't like it, and I told them if one of us liked it, that I would grow it. Well, none of us did, but I still saved the seeds and I'm going to grow it. And I really want to get a taste for it. I can hear Mike telling me to grow it in my own yard and maybe I'll like it. I heard you, Mike. Yeah. But I'm going to grow it. And the name of that tomato, it is also called a tree tomato, but it is a tamarillo. So if you want to Google that, it's called a tamarillo. It's Tamarillo. And many people say it have a taste between a guava and another melon and a tomato. It have a melon taste to it also. But I want to grow it myself, and then we're going to try it again. Because I'm more than sure that one that I bought, that girl was synthetically treated. I'm more than sure. Hey, Tampa. Hey, Tampa. My Renaissance grandma, too. Hey, baby. So I hope to see maybe one or two of you all join me in growing the tree tomato if you all never grown it before. Let me see. Would you say, Mike, try different stages to make it different? What do you mean? Oh, you talking to somebody else, because I know you ain't talking to me, man. Oh, would you say I saw the three tomatoes in the dance? I'll talk about that one, man. They had me out there. They had me out there. Who has the tree tomato seeds? Now, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I bought the tree tomato. I bought it from um Harvey, Miss Harvey from La Monanita. So it is a Spanish speaking store in my neighborhood, La Monanita, and that's why I bought. I didn't buy the seeds. I saved the seeds from the actual fruit. Yeah, different stages. Okay, all right, y'all talking. Yeah, I'll be watching you grow yours. I've never seen one. Okay, great. All right. Tree tomatoes is pretty inside. Really? You grew it inside, Anne? Mike, you might like the tree tomato underripe. Okay, or overripe. I like any tomato firm, or for example, my wife like mushy. Okay, okay. I'm gonna try both ways. Hey, Georgia Gardner, I remember eating tree tomato as salsa, or you can make juice with it. Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen a lot of people make juice with it, so I definitely want to do that. But they also, the plant is absolutely gorgeous, so I definitely want to grow it. Oh, you Googled it. Okay, baby. Hey, cool, cool. Yeah. And like I say, the only person I've seen grow in our community is Dan. Dan grew it before. Yeah. All right, family. So, do you all have any questions about your garden or anything we talked about tonight? It is time for you to ask your questions. I'm a new gardener. I'm learning, y'all. Good, baby. Good. And listen, this is what you must do. Just jump in, honey. Jump in. Okay? Hey, Tampa. All right. Guava family. Guava. My boy Led. I enjoyed your live today, man. Yeah. Okay, okay. How can I tell when my plants are hungry for more fertilizer? Well, listen, look at your plants. How do you feed your plants? Do you feed your plants with granulated or do you feed your plant with liquids? Are you an organic gardener or what? Tell me, what do you feed your garden today? Well, in the spring. Because listen, your plants will tell you a lot. You look at them when they are happy and feeling good, they are bright and beautiful. Their leaves are up, they're in an upright position, they're beautiful. And when they're not, they are this dull olive green, they got their heads down. You will know, baby. You will know. My dad, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Very good, baby. Very good. Yeah. So I would suggest that you do not use any chemicals in your garden. Please don't. Right. Uh, Anybody planted kumquat? Any suggestions on a video? Mm-mm. My plants get droopy. I know they're hungry. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, look at them. When your plants is unhappy, you know they're unhappy. You know, I feed the soil with food scraps for the most. Awesome, G3, because seriously, that's how plants eat. They eat from the soil. They don't eat from us. That's what they do. Hey, baby. Hey, Christy. How are you? Should I leave a top on my compost or just let it rain in it? I don't know. So if anybody have a quick answer for T, should she let it rain in her compost or put a top on it? Because I don't compost. B, any advice on growing figs and citrus in pots? I can't seem to get them to fruit. So tell me this here, which zone do you live in? Because that's a really broad question. You know, where you live, is it in full sun? No. What kind of fig trees you have? You know, it's just so many questions. It's not just, you know, a quick answer for you. Yeah. Sending prayers across the miles to your dad. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay, everyone is up and bright. Okay, I'll try not to overfeed them and get them some organic powders. What kind of organic powders you getting? I have bone meal, blood meal, okay, on my list to see how it works in hydro system. Talk to Mike. Talk to Mike and GT Jr. They are in the chat right now. Those are the two you should talk to when it comes to hydros, stuff like that, inside growing. I am not the one. Okay. Mike is in the chat and GT Jr. Okay. Talk to them. Oh, you in zone 9, South California? So if you have your fig trees in containers, you should make sure your fig trees is in the sun, direct sun. And I'm just saying what I do to my fig trees, right? I feed my fig trees sometimes once a month, but I feed them 511 in super juice. That's all I do. And I give them water because they are in containers. Now, the ones that's in the ground, I don't give them anything. But yeah, that's what I do to mine. So what kind of fig trees do you have? When the bottom leaves turn yellow is a great indicator to need fertilizer. Really? I don't know about that. No, no. My leaves don't turn yellow like that. That don't indicate to me that my plants need fertilizer. Now that's just me now. I'm just telling you. For one thing, if your leaves are turning yellow, something else is more going on with your plant other than feeding. It could be magnesium deficiency. It could be you giving your plant too much water. It could be you not giving your plants enough water. Yellowing leaves could mean so much, baby. But I have never seen it where it needs fertilizer because your leaves are turning yellow. No, that's just me now. It could be somebody else here who do, but I don't. Okay. There you go, Mike. Thank you, Mike. I let it snow and rain in my compost bin. Thank you, my love. In the summer, I cover for the breakdown is faster. All right. Thank you, Yankee sister. Powders might clog pumps. There you go. Do it, Mike. Blood orange or lime. I don't know. Fig type. Blood orange or lime. Is that a fig? I never heard of that. No. Finally made it home. Okay, baby. I give that a try. Oh, you're talking to Mike. Okay. All right. Awesome. Y'all getting it together. Hey, Cynthia, Lisa, for divine healing. Oh, okay. All right. Is the leaves touching the soil? Now, that's a good question because that's one of the things that will definitely, it will not only turn your leaves yellow, but your leaf will begin to compost, my love. Yeah. I'm a 7A and I only use 511 in super juice for my Chicago hardy fig tree. And I had an abundance of fruit this past growing season. Beautiful, Sherry, because that's all I use. Yeah. 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 Awesome. Isn't it awesome? Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. All right, family. If that is all of the questions for tonight. Oh, what you say, Natasha? I'm not touching the ground. I did some research because of my broccoli it had needed. And yes, I ruled out other options. Okay. Okay, what you say, Chris? Wait a minute. Okay, Chris TNOG and garden friends, wishing everyone a wonderful new year 2025, peace and blessings and a bountiful harvest. You too, baby. Thank you so much. What is super juice, y'all? Miss B said, what's super juice? I'm gonna let y'all explain. Y'all tell Miss B what super juice is. So, baby, anything, it's getting chilly in here. Anything that grows in your garden, grass, cut, anything that's green from your garden. If you harvest some greens and you picked your green and your stems, put that in a bucket of water. Put it in a bucket of water. Weed tea. There you go. That's a good one. And all of those things, you could put banana peels in there, anything like that. And let it set for a couple of days and then feed that to your garden. And your garden will love it. Compost, plant matter, and water. There you go, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Natasha said it works in that instance, maybe not in other situations. I'll be careful. I want a harvest. Beautiful. Because, honey, listen, that is the reason I garden, is because I got to get a harvest. I'm growing to eat. Yeah, I ain't playing. I ain't playing with this. Have a great evening, everyone. Another wonderful life. Thank you for giving. I appreciate you, baby. Miss B, thank you. You're so welcome. Super Juice. Okay, baby. Thank y'all. Build Jones. I guess I'm saying it right. But hey, baby. Plant love that funky, funky, funky stuff. Yeah, Mike. So true. So true, family. So true. I want to thank you all, baby. I want to, does Super Juice ever get too old to use? Well, let me just say, I really don't know, because I fertilize my garden every 10 days. I fertilize my garden every 10 days. So I use it. In 10 days, I'm using it. So I know some people have let their Super Juice stay for years, but I don't do that. Okay. Yeah. Don't make that stinky stuff by your door. There you go. Good evening. Hey, Devora. You're late. That's okay, baby. Just dilute it if it's too strong. There you go, Mike. Never goodbye, but see you later. Yeah, y'all be blessed. Thank you, man. I appreciate you being here. Thank you all. All right, family, we're going to get up out of here, but I want you all to know I really appreciate you all. This was a beautiful live. I love it when everybody participated and throw in their own concerns and things. The older the Super Juice, the more concentrated that thing is. Yes, baby, that stuff is potent. Yes. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. Natasha said, banana peels, how does it decompose? Put it in that water. Don't worry. You will see it. You will see it, baby. Stacy said, my Super Juice is older than my grandkids. Come on, Stacy. I know. Baby. Thank you, Natasha. I enjoyed you too. Great live as you. Thank you for being here, Nikki. You know I appreciate you, baby. Grace. God bless you, Miss Linda. God bless you all. Thank you. Educated Natural, I was watching a video from you, and I'm sitting here, I'm trying to think of what that was. I'm going to think of it, and I'm going to talk about it on Tuesday. But it's something you were talking about on that video. And I wrote the notes, but I left the tablet in there. But Tuesday, come back Tuesday. Come back, because I'm going to talk about it. All right? I'm going to talk about it. I really am. Great live. Thanks, Miss Linda. Good night. Thank you, baby. Wait a minute. Thank you all for your prayers. May God bless you all in this coming year, and may this community continue to grow. Amen. Amen. Good night, Stacy. Good night, man. As always, thank you for the useful information. Yes, let's keep growing. Have a blessed week, everyone. You too, my love. Thank you, Anne. Awesome live, Barb Brownlee says, and fantastic tips. Meatless Monday. You all going to do the Meatless Monday? Now, see, I thought everybody was, Educated Natural. I'm sorry, baby. Your why. That's what you was talking about. Your why here on YouTube. Your why. I loved it. Absolutely. Awesome live you had there. Yeah, that's what you was talking about. I enjoyed it, honey. Fabulous. Thank you, my love. Have a wonderful evening, Miss Linda, and everyone. You too, baby. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, baby. Karen, good night. Um, fam, good night, fam. And thank you, Miss Linda, for an awesome live. Thank you for being here, baby. Thank you, Analytic. You're so welcome. Educated, I'm gonna talk about it Tuesday, okay? Because I was all into it. You're why. This is a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful, beautiful live, right? And I appreciated it. I really did. And how sometimes you have to, I mean, if you want to switch with your audience, right? Girl, I was listening. Yeah. Awesome live. Really enjoyed participating and meeting everyone all at the same time. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll be back on. Great, great. I look forward to seeing you all. You all have a great night. I love you all. Thank you, Miss Ursula. Good night. Good night, all, and have a blessed, safe New Year's. Amen, baby. Well, we'll be back here before then. So Wednesday, right? So we'll be here Tuesday. Later. I'll see you later. Later, family. Good night, Rambo.